And after what's been a dry week, our next round of substantial rain is on the way tonight into tomorrow. A coastal storm is going to be impacting the region. There are going to be concerns for flooding and strong gusty winds as well, and a little bit of coastal flooding as well. But luckily for this storm, the coastal flooding threat doesn't look as high as some of the previous systems that we've seen in the past weeks. It's pretty chilly out there. 41 in Dover, 48 in Salisbury, 50 in Ocean City. Expect today to be a dry day and a bit on the chilly side with high temperatures only topping out in the lower 50s. And what was a sunny scene out in Rehoboth Beach on the Morse Roofing and Siding Skycam a couple of hours ago, it has since clouded up. And the overall theme is a lot more clouds in the area than what we saw yesterday, where there was a lot of sunny skies, and it's all ahead of our next storm system. And there's pretty much two components to this system. This little piece of energy is going to help to gather up this Gulf moisture, and the Gulf moisture associated with this southern stream part of the system is what's going to be impacting our region. And I will say the ski country in New England is going to get clobbered with a lot of snow with this system. For us, quite a lot of rain. There is a potential for scattered flash flooding across the area throughout tonight into tomorrow, where 1 to 3 inches is expected, and some locally higher 4-inch amounts are possible. And right now, the overall theme looks like a lot of that stays towards the upper shore in Delaware. And in any of the heaviest bands, there could be areas of 4 inches of rain. But of course, if there's a slight shift to the south, that's going to pose more flooding problems for us. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that in terms of the rainfall. But expect the rest of the day to be on the dry side, but with a lot of clouds in the area. I don't think it's until after midnight where the rain begins to move into the area from west to east. So the eastern coastline pretty much will be dry for a lot of the night, but then the rain begins to fill in by Saturday morning. By Saturday morning, it's going to be a wet go of it. If you have to be outside, out and about, do keep that in mind to keep the umbrella handy. By the time we get closer to lunchtime, this is when the strongest wind gusts are going to be in place out of the southeast, just ahead of the cold front, and very torrential rain by the time we get to around lunchtime on Saturday for the upper shore and for Delaware. That cold front moves through, can reinvigorate a few more showers across the area later in the afternoon on Saturday before we really begin to dry things out Saturday night into Sunday. Sunday is set to be a sunny but breezy day, and a bit on the chilly side as well. Now, just ahead of that cold front around lunchtime, like I said, those wind gusts out of the southeast could be gusting anywhere from 40 to 50 miles per hour. Then that cold front moves through, wind shift to a northerly direction, and all night Saturday into Sunday morning, winds will be gusty at around 40 to 50 miles per hour. And Saturday night, it's going to be very chilly as well, with nighttime lows getting into the 30s. So when you're waking up on Sunday, it's going to be a very chilly go of it. So for today, expect increasing clouds, a bit on the chilly side, but not too bad, 51 to 56 degrees, a little bit breezy. And tonight, mainly towards sunrise, the breeze will begin to pick up. We see gusts at around 25 miles per hour, and the rain will be arriving and could be heavy at times, particularly throughout the overnight, later towards sunrise after midnight. And the rest of Saturday is going to be a pretty wet go of it. This should actually be shift towards the left. I forgot to change that. But essentially by Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. So Wednesday into Thursday is going to be our next chance of rain with a cold front. Until then, a nice stretch of weather for Sunday and Monday. Jordy?